Hey, what's up, man? It's GoReacts back with another one. Today I woke up and, of course, I got bombarded with fucking life-changing advice videos and quotes videos. And let me say this. This is the newest trend in boosting your ego and making yourself feel like you're some sort of swami or some sort of fucking grandmaster by getting online and giving people a whole bunch of advice. I just think it's so corny that people do this. And now we've got fictional characters from comedy routines doing it. When I first saw the thumbnail for this video, I said, nigga, there's no way that somebody put this video together. And it's got 2 million views. This is something I had to check out.
Get up and go on with your life. It's all right to sit around, be depressed for a minute, cry about it, do whatever you have to, but don't stay there too long. Get up and go on with your life. That's what I learned in all these years on this earth. If somebody want to walk out of your life, let them go.
The viewer of this video should seriously assess themselves and go, have I lost my mind? I'm sitting here listening to a nigga dressed like somebody's grandmother talk to me about life advice. Some people here for a season, some people here for a reason. like, yo, is this nigga for real, bro? This is a comedy act.
Especially if you know you done everything you can do, you done sat around and been the best man or the best woman you could be, and they still want to go, let them go. Whatever they running after, they'll see what they had in the...
Yo, is it impossible for the person who laid the piano track on this to have kept a straight face throughout the process? I just don't think that there's any way, unless you're some sort of maniac, that you wouldn't have been crying your eyes out laughing doing this.
But by then it's gonna be too late. Half these people you be sitting around crying about it, worry about 2-3 years from now you ain't gonna even remember their last name. How many times you done seen folks somewhere you be like, what the hell was I thinking? I be like, what was wrong with me? What was I going through? I must have been lonely as hell to hook up with you. Some people come in your life for a lifetime, some come for a season. You got to know which is which. You gonna always mess up when you mix them seasonal people up with lifetime expectations. They got...
Man, he's really staying in character, huh? I mean, this might be a weird thought, and again, I have no problem with trans, whatever, drag queens. I have no problem with that. But this nigga is method acting, bro. Do you think that he is, and this is just a disgusting thought, but do you think that he is wearing panties under that? Because, nigga, if he was wearing, like, boxer brief, I don't know. I just feel like he's going so hard that there's no way that he's not wearing a pair of ladies' underwear under that shit.
People that got married with people they was only supposed to be with for a season. Listen, I put everybody that come in my life in the category of a tree. Some people are like leaves on a tree. Wind blow, they over here. They unstable. Season change, they wither and die, they gone. That's all right. That's some people. Most people in the world are like that. They just there to take from the tree. They ain't there to do nothing but take and give shade every now and then. That's all they can do. But don't get mad at people like that. That's who they are. They ain't gonna never be nothing. That's what they put on this earth to be, but be what they are, a leaf. Some people are like a branch on that tree. You gotta be careful with them branches too, because they'll fool you. They'll get there and make you think they're a good friend, and they'll the minute you step out there on them, they'll break and leave you high and dry. But
yeah, like, I love how, like, when he's getting to the meat of it, that the music intensifies. Oh, man. You know, this is how some of you motherfuckers sound, man. Like, and you sound like somebody's grandmother, nigga, giving advice like that. Like, and I think that's the unintentional comedy here. I don't think he's intending. I think he's really trying to give advice through the character, right? Like how you would get it from your grandmother. But the unintentional comedy is that a lot of you sound like this. It's like, nigga, you sound like somebody's grandmother, bro. I mean, like, you give me all this advice and shit.
If you find you 2 or 3 people in your life that's like the roots at the bottom of that tree, you are blessed, because them the kind of people that ain't going nowhere. Them roots wasn't there, that tree couldn't live. You understand? A tree can have 100 million branches, but only a few roots down at the bottom to make sure it get everything it needs. I'm telling you something. When you get you some roots, hold on to them, but the rest of it, let it go. Just let it go. Let folks go. Ain't nobody said it was gonna be easy, but it'll get easy when you learn how to love yourself.
Ain't nobody said it's gonna be easy, but it get easier when you learn how to love yourself. I mean, yo, how fucking hack is this bit? Didn't Martin Lawrence did this bit already with Big Mama's House. Who, he got that from Eddie Murphy, who did the Clumps. It's a fucking hack ass bit. Yo, I would have lost my mind talking like nobody said to get easy, but it get easy when you learn to love yourself. I would have been like, nigga, what the fuck? I need to be checked into some mental institution because I'm going way too hard at this bit. It's hack too.
When you get to a point in your life where you look at people and you go, okay, wait a minute, you or me, you will make a decision. When you telling folks to do something, they say, look, this thing you doing right here, that's gonna cause a problem. You need to fix that, because if we're gonna be friends, we're gonna be cool, you gotta fix that. And if you don't, we're gonna have an issue. If you see somebody fix it, or they even trying to fix it, that's somebody that care. Keep them people around. That's a leaf that's trying to grow up and be something else. You understand? But if you tell somebody that what you're doing is hurting me and I need you to stop it, and they keep doing it, they don't care. Move on. Let them go.
There's almost no way that this dude doesn't do this shit on his private time. Like, he just walks around his big ass mansion in a fucking house dress, fucking talking to it with when something happens in his life, he gets in the mirror and goes, "What? Well, you know, life gonna be hard, but you got to stand up and be stronger." People gonna come in your life and they gonna change things, but you don't let them change it. You just let them go. There's no way that this nigga doesn't do this on his own private time. I'm convinced.
No matter how much it hurt, let them go. And it'll get easier. I promise you, every day it'll get easier and easier and easier, but you just gotta make it through. People have to learn how to be alone. I don't understand all these people, oh, I need somebody. Lord, where's my man? Lord, where's my woman? That is crazy as hell. If you don't know how to be by yourself, what you gonna do with somebody else? Stop praying about it. Shut up and wait. Go work on you. Hell, that's what that time is for, to get yourself together.
Everybody in this advice giving scene, this I'm holier than thou and I've been through it, bitch, and I can show you the way to do it. They all want you to be alone. Now, I'm a guy who is a loner, not really by choice. I'm just a broke ass nigga who nobody really wants to be around. But if I could be around people, I'd probably be around people. But, again, with all this fucking social distancing and all that stuff, it's pretty much impossible.
That is crazy as hell. If you don't know how to be by yourself, what you gonna do with somebody else? Stop praying about it. Shut up and wait.
Okay, switching topics real quick. This fine young lady is Love Dorsey, and if you don't know her yet, you will. Trust me, she's gonna be a big deal. Her videos, they're informative and they're also pretty hilarious. She gives advice, but I actually really kind of like her stuff. And you'll probably see why, but there's this one clip in particular that I had to take. It was just too fucking funny not to talk about, so.
And to look at other people's life like that y'all don't like that? Y'all want me to go even deeper? Y'all want me to go deeper? Because niggas do it too. Somebody said keep going, I get it. Y'all want me to keep going? Somebody say you always put me in my place. Somebody say it's the truth, nothing but the truth. Go deeper. A lot of y'all dudes, you done fucked up your mindset and your sex drive by just sitting online, watching porn, and following that. Because some of y'all dudes, I done seen y'all phones. I done seen it. Everybody that y'all follow, it ain't nothing but ass. Ain't nothing feeding this. Everything is just feeding your lust and this shit down here. And then this is why you can't get in a monogamous relationship with a decent woman and actually let the decency in you as a man show. You can't help it because you done conditioned your mindset to only be worried about some pussy, some ass, somebody twerking, some titties, some butt naked pictures, some porn, two hoes fucking, a midget coming in the room, fucking big black pussies.
Yo, I don't know about you niggas, but I would love to get caught beating off by this chick. You know, everybody has a love language, and I'm starting to learn that my love language might be humiliation. You know, because she wouldn't let you forget about. She wouldn't let you live that shit down for the next year. She come in, what you doing? You beating your little dick? What you doing? You watching little fast ass girls on your phone? What you doing? Country girls are the girls from the South are the fucking best. They are the best. Because she would come in there, she'd really chastise you about it, and she wouldn't let you forget. I don't know, something about that. I'm probably fucking really weird for that, but I would love that at the same time.
On pussy, all kind. You fucked your mental. You watch that shit so much, and then now you're out of touch with reality and what your ass really can attract. You don't got enough money or enough stuff going on for yourself, enough goals, enough leadership qualities, because even fuck the money, enough discipline, enough self-esteem to even pull multiple women that look like that, but you keep conditioning your mind to watch. And then you wonder why you always in your feelings, because what you attract don't match what you telling yourself you supposed to have through watching that shit all the time.
Yo, I'm not going to sit here and deny that this shit is facts. Because it is. Right? I am a porn connoisseur. I got all kind of nasty videos in my iPad and my iPhone. I got all kinds of the fucking freakiest, craziest shit. The one thing I try not to do, though, is go, I can have that. Because I'm not in the place in my life I want to be where I can attract a woman like that. I'm a schlubby guy. I don't have that much money. Like, there's all this stuff going on with me that I need to set straight. And she's right that depression sets in when you realize that, yo, I probably could not pull something like that in real life. She's speaking real shit, you know, regardless if you like her or not.
Want me to go deeper? Out of touch with reality. Or what's really going on in your community, the real type of women that you able to pull. Somebody to my way is the collection plate. So I go deeper. And this ain't got nothing to do with no female telling y'all how to move or nothing like this. Consider as a man what you're, because if we just talk about psychology and conditioning, same thing I was just telling the females, what you keep watching and taking in and feeding yourself, it will affect your brain, nigga. So if all you watch is a certain type of female, a certain type of video, a certain type of woman, if most of your day you spend your spare time looking at ass and sex videos and all kind of shit that happen, what you think gonna happen in your mind? And a lot of y'all, you'll get better at that and worse at other things.
Yeah, man, that's real shit. But even for the ladies, we are in the IG TikTok era where people's perception of what they should have in a partner is just so not grounded in any sense of a conceivable reality. Like, I remember I was listening to Kevin Samuels talk recently to this woman, and he was saying something like, how'd your grandmother act in her 30s? That's a moot point. Your grandmother couldn't DM Nat King Cole. We are in a totally different paradigm. A woman can see some nigga on the gram who's got a McLaren in Vegas, and he's 6'4", and he's got a luxurious beard and tatted up and fucking buff, and she could DM that nigga right now. She could be all the way in Philly, and this nigga's on the West Coast, and she could DM him right now. Totally different paradigm. So people's expectations of what they should have in a partner, it's not based on your local area anymore. It's not based on the options you have around you. It's your options are so much wider.
All day long, your mindset, because in your phone, which is what people keep with them all day long, it's just ass and sex and lust and ass and sex and lust and ass and this and this and ass. Nothing to do with nothing growing you as a man. And you wonder why you're becoming a worse father, a worse companion, a worse businessman, worse with your money, but great at fucking. And then after a while, that's all you got to offer is some good dick. Shall I go deeper? The problem is there has to be balance. There has to be balance. See, in religion, church folk call it, you know, feeding too much into the flesh, like pouring too much into. There has to be balance. Same way you watch ass, you need to be looking at how to manage your money, learning about budgeting, learning about growing yourself spiritually, like learning about getting in tune with yourself, managing your emotions, understanding what you're feeling, feeding your mind more than just shit that just has to do with you getting off.
Yo, in another lifetime, this lady could have been a pastor. She is preaching. And that's the, you know, I knew she was a rapper before I even heard a song. I've heard a couple of her songs. I knew she was a rapper way before that. Because that's how rappers come. Rappers is like preachers, but the preachers for the real shit in life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that preachers don't preach about real shit, but a rapper will talk to you about some shit that, like, sex and drugs and stuff like that. Like, they'll talk to you about real stuff, right? She really has the style of a preacher. I fucks with it, man. I like the style.
And then this is why a lot of y'all, as adults, you want your family, you want your lady, you know you got a good woman, you want your kids to grow up in a two-parent household, but you can't seem to stay focused or disciplined enough to make that shit work. You can't seem to get your mind in a space where you value it enough not to be DMing bitches online or always trying to fuck every fine bitch you see. But that's what you condition your mind to watch, bro.